All right, Judge, next is case
Raise your hand.
12, Sanchez.
I'm gonna need your help on this.
You're ready for judge.
Got it. He's on probation. He's on probation for DWI. He's just picked up a new case. Can you mind looking into that to see
Yes.
has anything been filed?
Okay.
You are Victor Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sanchez, you're charged with driving on a suspended license. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 11th, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a disturbance at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the defendant, who was upset due to being in a motor vehicle crash. The defendant stated he did not have a license or insurance and that his insurance was suspended. The officer identified the defendant through NCIC and found the driver's license suspended.
So they didn't catch him driving?
No, he made the statement that he was involved in a crash and that he further admitted he didn't have a license or insurance after, and he said.
I don't know. I mean, what happened? Did an officer really just go to his house and just start questioning him?
So he was originally dispatched to a disturbance and then he did initially just start questioning him. And that's when the defendant was upset and stated it was due to being in a vehicle crash. So the officer wrote that, and the conclusion is that he was driving based on that statement, that he was involved in a crash.
Take a seat for me in the jury box. Can you reach out to the MAC on him, please? I'm not ready to make a decision on that yet.
Judge, counsel is approaching on page 16 and 17. Worthy, come on up.
Morning, Will.
How are you?
Yeah. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Judge.
Manuel Worthy, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 8th, 2025, the officer responded to a DPS agent who stated he was following the defendant's vehicle and needed assistance on a traffic stop after the DPS agent was conducting surveillance on an unrelated case. The DPS agent provided a description of the defendant's vehicle, and the officer observed the defendant's vehicle failing to a signal lane change, along with the vehicle's third brake light being out. A traffic stop was conducted, and the officer made contact with the defendant. The officer observed a strong odor of marijuana, and the defendant was asked to step out of the vehicle, and the defendant stated there was nothing illegal inside the vehicle. The officer located a cigar filled with a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience with a weight of 0.09 grams or 0.032 ounces. A PC search of the vehicle was conducted, and the officer located a unholstered black handgun inside a backpack in the back seat.
If I may, Your Honor, briefly.
Sure.
Bit unusual. I think the DPS officer, he needs help with the traffic stop. He doesn't state any traffic violations or any
He
reason.
does, though. Sure he does.
The DPS officer that dispatches says, hey, I'm doing surveillance on this case, on another case. I need help with a traffic stop. He doesn't tell him any traffic violations at all.
And that is true, Your Honor. The officer said he needed assistance, and the officer that was called for assistance is the one who observed the vehicle failed to signal.
So the person that came.
The person that came in response to the DPS agent calling in assistance.
We just don't know why he needs an assist with the traffic stop at all. He says, hey, come basically pull
Because
this.
he's doing something else, I'm assuming, right? Isn't that, he's investigating someone else?
Yeah, but I don't understand why he's telling another officer to pull this guy over. He doesn't give him a reason to do so. And we have videos available on this, and I've watched them.
Even so, the officer that pulls him over still sees violations, though, right? If he had not seen violations, I may have an issue.
Right.
But nevertheless, he still sees issues. I mean,
I understand that, Judge. My issue, and this may not be a thing for PC, I've watched the videos. There's no failure to signal a lane change, and you only need 2 brake lights in Texas. I don't know what this third brake light thing is. We can have a suppression hearing later on it. I just want to bring it to the court's attention at the PC determination. I mean, he says, hey, pull this guy.
you're telling me that there's no PC, and one of the issues is because he really does signal a lane change. I'm all here. I'm ready to see it. If you have it, I'm ready to see it. You know, I mean, there's no sense in delaying the inevitable. If there's no probable cause, there's no probable cause. I mean, let's tee it up. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock, right? So
Give us a moment to
of
review.
course,
Yes.
absolutely.
Great.
But understand, let me finish PC with
Understand.
everyone. Give Alex a moment to also look so he can be prepared.
Gotcha.
We'll come back, we'll take a look. In the meantime, show me the provision that says you only need 2 red lights as well.
Okay.
Show me the money and then we'll do it.
Yeah, Judge.
Happy,
Thank you.
you know,
All right, cool.
take a seat for me in the jury box. You're on probation. You've now, no.
He was, yeah, he,
Did they file a motion or no?
they filed a motion. He was taken in last night. He
So let's
found it out.
do probable cause and then we'll do it.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Okay, Judge, next is page 12, Sargento.
Do you speak English, sir? Do you speak English? We need a Spanish translator. Okay, tome asiento, por favor.
All right, Judge, next is. No, another Spanish arraignment, so I'll go ahead and check the whole. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
The Spanish arraignment on that.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Sarmiento.
Ese señor Sarmiento.
You were,
Bien, señor Sarmiento.
you were charged with criminal trespass. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
Dólares de
We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford one.
multa. Si no puede ocupar uno,
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to go slow.
Yes, Judge.
más escucha.
On January 5th, 2025, the officer became aware of a stolen vehicle via a flock alert. The flock alert was for a listed stolen blue Hyundai. The officer checked the vehicle's license plate and observed the vehicle stolen as of December 21st, 2024. The officer observed the vehicle turning northbound onto East Tex Freeway, taking the ramp heading north on East Tex Freeway, and ran the license plate, confirming the vehicle to be stolen. A traffic stop was initiated. The officer announced themselves as HPD while giving command to turn off the vehicle and place hands out of the vehicle. The defendant, the front passenger, was the last to exit the vehicle, and the officer made contact with the complainant, and the complainant stated he did not know the defendant, did not give the defendant authorization to operate the vehicle.
What?
So they found the stolen vehicle, Your Honor.
How does he know that it was stolen?
And Your Honor, there's no need for him to know this vehicle. There's no requirement he knows, only that he's in the vehicle without permission from the owner. And the owner said he does not have.
How does he even know that the person driving stole the car?
Well, he doesn't know the defendant. He doesn't know, he didn't say he know he stole it. He just didn't know him, did not give
So
permission.
you're telling me that he's in a car, he doesn't know the driver, and
Your Honor, the complainant just said that in regard, he did not know the defendant, did not give.
I understand that, I get that,
Yes.
but, so he's he's a passenger in a car, and they charge him with criminal trespass. And in the DIMS, it says that he doesn't even know the driver. So how would he even know that the car is stolen? How do they know each other? I'm beside myself. I don't. When a criminal trespass requires some kind of like notice that, hey, man, you know,
So the trespass was, the driver driving into the area and he was the defendant.
he's the passenger, right? I would assume that the driver got charged with UUMB.
Let me see what he got charged with.
Tuvo un caso.
If you tell me no, I'm gonna lose it. Really?
Yes, Judge, UMB.
Okay. But the problem is that like, how would he know that the car is stolen? Right? You got to give me something that, it's a specific intent crime. You have to, there's got to, in my opinion, you got to somehow know that the car is stolen. And
And Your Honor, further, I guess to get to that, he was in a relationship with the defendant who was in the vehicle, and there were signs of damage to the vehicle that the officer articulated, saying that there was, one moment,
a scratch on the hood.
signs of theft that would lead a reasonable and prudent person to believe the vehicle was stolen, as the steering column was broken in a manner that only a screwdriver could turn the vehicle on, and the screwdriver was tagged into the evidence. So there was damage from a screwdriver in the vehicle indicating that it was stolen, and this defendant was in a relationship with the driver of the vehicle. That, and then
Did
furthermore,
you just tell me that they didn't know each other?
no, the complainant does not know the defendant.
Oh, okay. But I thought you also said that the driver and,
No, Your Honor, and it may be misunderstanding because of me, but it's the complainant saying he does not know this defendant and did not give permission to the defendant to operate the vehicle.
so there is enough there that a reasonable person would believe
That the,
he's in a stolen car.
Stolen, yes.
So the steering column, was it?
was broken, and the officer said that in a manner only a screwdriver could turn the vehicle on.
Un desarmador podía apagar el vehículo.
See, I don't know, because when I was young and dumb and 17, and, my friend had a CJ7, you ever been in those Jeeps that are just jalopy Jeeps, right?
Yes,
They
yes.
always broke down. They always had a problem. We always, Jimmy rigged it as well,
In this case, Judge, I believe there would be enough for PC because we have a vehicle with evidence of breaking into the vehicle with that damaged steering column.
I've been in vehicles like that before.
And we furthermore have a complainant saying he doesn't know the defendant in the vehicle.
That no difference to me.
That goes to the element of without, for the criminal trespass, it goes to the, with, knowledge that it was,
Nah, I'm not, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to find no probable cause.
Yes,
Que no hay razón probatoria.
Be careful. When you hang with dogs, you get fleas. I don't know what your status is in this world, if you're in this country with permission. But if you go to jail and you're not in this country with permission and you spend any kind of 4+ hours in there, immigration will put a detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in there until you get shipped to immigration. So live like a halo, especially if you're not well documented in this country. Go ahead, take a seat for me, sir.
Great, Judge, the next Spanish amendment is page 14. Simon, Simon.
You are Mr. Simon Fournier.
Yes, see,
Yes.
You were charged with theft. You were facing up to a year in jail. I'm sorry, up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. If you do not have a lawyer, if you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Signaría uno, señor.
Yes, Judge. On January 11th, 2025, the officer responded to a Walmart in regard to a theft. The officer made contact with the complainant, and the complainant observed the defendant at a self-checkout with a large amount of groceries. The complainant observed the defendant failed to scan every item in the cart. The defendant was confronted on 2 separate occasions during the checkout process. The defendant was told how to scan items properly, and the defendant failed a 3rd time to scan items properly. The defendant completed the transaction and had unpurchased items past all points of sale, and the total was $184.48.
Sir, I'm going to find that there's enough probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to go to any Walmart. If you violate this condition, I'm going to put you in jail. I don't know what your immigration status in this country is, but if you're not in this country with permission, and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they will put a detainer on you and you will be stuck in there until this case is over with and then shipped off to immigration.
Ya,
Behave yourself, otherwise I'm going to lock you up.
voy a encarcelar.
Do you understand?
¿Lo entiende?
Yes.
Yes.
You have the ability to hire a lawyer.
¿Ocupar un abogado?
Sí, sí, me lo ponía
Yeah.
aquí.
Yes, can you give
Do you
me
want to
one
apply
free?
for a lawyer?
¿Quieres aplicar por un abogado de oficio?
Y yo puedo hablar.
Can I speak?
No,
No.
but you can have a lawyer if you want one.
Puede tener un abogado si desea.
Sí,
Yes.
You need a lawyer.
Necesita un abogado.
sí.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to fill out an application for me. I'll have you sign a wreath of Victoria. Wait, we're not done. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions prohibiting you from going to any Walmart.
Entiéndolo.
Do you understand?
Walmart. ¿Usted lo entiende?
Now you're done. Good morning.
Morning.
How's jail?
It sucks.
Great. It's supposed to. Not supposed to be fun. The
Yeah.
problem is every time we give you a bond, you have like little wings. You take flight.
I don't take flight. It's just, okay, so.
Okay,
to
you
be-
don't, technically, you don't show up.
To be real with you, my transmission on my car literally did break down last time. And this time I made sure
Touch
everything.
patas. Take a bus. Phone a friend.
Well, where I live, it didn't have a bus route, but I do have Uber already ready, already scheduled. So there's no chance that I'm missing bond. Like, there's no reason why I would even miss anything.
Shame on, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice, what is it? You've taken off on me 3 different times and you want me to give you a 4th bond? Really?
I want to prove myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Like, I have what it takes.
And Judge, I'll say, I have her information. I have information of her boyfriend and some other people. And my office will hound her, will call her and make sure that she's
I'm
there.
all about giving people multiple chances, but I've already given you 3. At some point, I have to say when, because if I don't, then I've done it 3 times. You and I've had this conversation before. The last time I let you out, we had the same conversation we're having now.
Yeah, I know. But literally, I'm done. Like, this is it. Like, I don't want to see myself back here, Judge. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't. Like, I want to prove to you. I want to prove to my family and myself. This is it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I have a kid. I have a job. I'm fully time employed. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this is it. This is it for myself. And I'm speaking 100% just you and me.
I don't believe you've
Well,
sold me
prove it.
this. You've sold me the snake oil before,
I've never actually got.
Sean, what I would like to do, and I agree with you that you can't keep doing what you're doing, especially if you have kids, because, if you're a mother,
I am. I just want to come home.
that child needs you,
I know.
Hey, where's mom? She's in jail.
I don't want that to respond.
So what I would like to do, because this case has been open for a long time, perhaps do a TRAS. Let's see what they say, and we'll go from there. But so I have clinicians on staff. They can tell me exactly how we need to head. They will interview you, see what's going on in your life, to find which fork in the road to take, how to take it. They may say, okay, let's get her to do outpatient treatment. They may say, let's get her to do inpatient treatment. They may say she needs no treatment.
I don't want to do that. Can I take the conviction? And I know what I'm looking at. I understand what I'm looking at.
I don't want to
I
say
understand
that.
what I'm looking at.
You need to talk with Sean about that.
So,
Okay, I have.
Your Honor,
I have.
just my concern. Look, I don't want to render an involuntary plea or anything like that as a result of her wanting to get out. Our conversation back there was for a decent amount of time, and I have no problem, like I said, absolutely hounding her to make sure it happens so that she can be here. And if she's not, that can be on me.
Sean, that's the 4th time. I'm not going to do it.
So if
I've done
it's,
it. We had the same conversation the last time we were here.
So if it's not in the arena of PR bond or anything like that,
Okay.
can there be a number assigned, a set bail amount that she
Can I-
want to make?
Can I
If
do?
in the event that she could.
I
Can I do
will
this?
give you a bail reduction, of course. And we'll do something reasonable just hold on.
Okay, but I can't make bond. I know for sure I cannot make bond right now. I know if I do the conviction, I know what I'm looking at next time, and it's a state jail felony, and I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take all of that. I'm willing to take all of that. I need to get home to my kid. Please, Judge. Please. I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm looking at.
I would think,
I'm comfortable with it. I'm
So-
comfortable with that theft charge on there. I know what it looks bad. I do. But I'm willing to take that right now to get home to my family.
whatever you guys want.
Okay, so,
Just, I mean, if you think this was tough, wait till you get upstairs in felony court. It gets so much worse.
No, there's not gonna be another,
If I had one strand of hair every time someone told me that,
and I get that.
I would look like Alex.
He has hair.
That's my point.
I don't get
Every
it.
time someone told me that excuse, if I had one strand of hair, I would look like Michael. Well, not like whatever you guys want to do, you know me. I can't, look, hey, I can't keep doing it. I have to show you that we mean business.
And I know I do, but let me show you that I mean business as well.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a deferred where it stays off your record.
I want it on my record though. I want that on my record and I want to take that on. I do. I really do. No, I do. I do. I do.
so how about this, Judge? Me and her will talk.
But I would, just hear me out. Look, I don't want to keep you on paper forever. But if we were to do the TRAS and you do treatment,
I'd rather,
as soon as you're done with the treatment,
I'd
we'll
rather,
successfully terminate.
I'd rather take the sex, I'd rather take the sex conviction in all honesty. I'm comfortable with that. I know what I'm looking at.
Don't want to clean up?
I want the sex conviction. I do. I want to take that. I want to
Guys
take that on.
talking, let me know what you want to do, Sean.
So just for the record, so at this time, personal bond or reinstatement is off the table. And then, if a bond amount is set, what would
The
that
bond
bond?
set of 7503. So if you want something different, I'm happy to give it to you.
Okay.
Whatever, something reasonable, whatever it may be,
Okay. We'll have our conversation.
You have the conversation. If you want to, you just got the appointment today, right?
Yes.
If you want to roll it to Monday for you to do your diligence, that's also a possibility. Whatever you guys want to do, you let me know.
Get it worked out.
Okay, thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
All right.
Judge, I was respectfully hoping to reapproach on the Joaquin Hernandez case.
Okay, sure, of course.
I just wanted to connect with regard to the bond conditions. I know,
I'm not taking that condition off. It is what it is. He's gonna have to deal with it.
I know the conditioner, he's responsible for that and the vehicle, his wife was in the car. So I know it sounded like there were multiple beverages. I think this one.
I'm gonna do it. It's just, I'm sorry. It's gonna be for a while. He's gonna have to deal with it, but come back, be proactive, and then we can talk. Okay, but
As the breadwinner for his family,
sorry, she knows better. Nope.
it's gonna cost him like $50 to $100.
I want to realize the awesome power and privilege it is to drive.
Certainly, Judge.
No, I'm not. It is what it is. Sorry.
All right.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning,
Come on.
Judge. I have an inmate to bring out. Isaac Esquidal Villalobos. Or Villalbazo, for a waiver.
Two today,
Okay.
Alice Martin and David Johnson.
Both of those are PCs? You
Yes,
want to do them?
sure.
All right.
Mr. Martin, Judge, I have a special request on that case. He was here for the Texans game. He's from San Diego. Before he picked up the case. He lives in San Diego. He's only here for the game.
So this is, who is this? Hunt?
Alice Martin.
Mr. Martin?
He's not here, Judge.
Oh,
Did?
Gave him like 2 weeks or a week or something.
Okay, I didn't realize.
he
was-
called. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
This was like on Wednesday. Ramona came to me, goes, hey, he wanted a short time to be able to get a plane ticket to come here. He was just got up and left. I
Okay.
said, okay. I think we set him for next Friday.
My request is, and I know you want them to be here, would he be able to get on Zoom and get his bond conditions over Zoom, or do you want him to fly here, to be present?
Is it an assault case? Yeah, no. At least for one setting,
It's not a domestic violence, it's just a stranger, no criminal history. But if you need him here, Judge, I'll have him come here, no
I
problem.
need him to sign and I want to, just for one time, and then after that, it's going to be waived,
Yes,
you
sir.
know? So, and, you know, if you wanted a week after, I'm okay with that. To give him a little bit more time. But at least for just one setting, we did it in here for the
I
arraignment.
told him that he would probably need to be coming down. Okay, no problem.
Your other guy is who?
Duran, David Duran.
Come up. So, Mr. Duran, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. Okay. On January 11th, 2025, the officer was on patrol and observed an odor of marijuana and a male to be smoking in a vehicle nearby at the 8700 block of Lazy Brook Lane. The officer activated emergency lights, positioned himself behind the motor vehicle, and made contact with the defendant. The officer had the defendant step out of the vehicle and advised the defendant that he had been observed smoking marijuana. The defendant stated he was smoking marijuana inside the vehicle because he did not want to smoke inside his friend's home. The officer observed a strong odor of marijuana and conducted a PC search of the vehicle. The officer observed small crumble of green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training and experience at the bottom of the center console, and 0.37 grams of a small marijuana joint in the ashtray in the cup holder. The officer observed an unholstered black Glock laying in plain view on the backseat floor, and the defendant stated the handgun belonged to him.
Mr. Duran, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you see if he has a Texas driver license, please?
Don't worry on it.
All right. You're not allowed to drive unless you have a license and liability insurance in your name. Those are conditions of your bond. Do you understand? Those are the only conditions I'm going to put on you. Be careful. Don't do anything stupid. Do not pick up a new case. Otherwise, I'm going to revoke your bond. I'll put you in jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You have a lawyer. Listen to him. He'll take care of you. Because you have him, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in contact with him. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you, you pick up a new case, become a danger to my community, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. So you understand?
So,
All right. So the only thing is just don't get in trouble. Don't drive without a license and insurance. Okay?
yes, sir.
All right. We will have you just sign the bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go. Okay? All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good to you too. So can you file that?
The driver license and insurance,
Please.
Yes, Judge.
Was that state sponsored?
Yes.
All right, everyone. If this hearing had you glued to the screen, drop a like and share it out. And if you want more straight-to-the-point legal breakdowns just like this, hit subscribe and keep that notification bell on.